Hey everyone, it's me, Dr. Bones. It's been a long time, hasn't it? I said that I wasn't going to disappear for another 2 years, and yet I ended up doing that exact thing, didn't I? Maybe this time around, what you guys need isn't just a silly meme followed by a wall of text. What you deserve is an explanation, and to hear what it's been like for me to have been on YouTube all this time. But before we begin, I feel like I need some sort of visual representation of myself. So what I'm gonna do is use random pictures of cats I found on the internet. Isn't he just the cutest little thing? Anyways, let's start from the beginning. So, picture this. The year is 2016. I've just graduated high school and I'm enjoying my summer break before moving away to college. Me and my friends decide to play some video games together, and I decide, completely out of nowhere, to just record it and edit it up into a little video. I'd always been interested in making YouTube videos in the past, but didn't really know where or how to start. I figured that the best way to begin was to just do it, see what happens, and take it from there, with no real concerns about view counts or subscribers or anything like that. Making videos just for the sake of having fun, you know? So, on June 19th, 2016, I published my very first video, Payday 2, Champions of Stealth. And I think it's kind of funny that it's a video about Payday 2 stealth, right? I mean, I had played Payday 2 for about a year or so since then, but I never really enjoyed it specifically for the stealth. And God knows my friends didn't even enjoy Payday 2 at all, so getting them to play the game in the first place was a damn miracle. I guess our general frustration over the game's questionable stealth mechanics made for some pretty funny shenanigans in the first place. I was pretty proud of the video when it first came out. It had some light editing here and there, but mostly just consisted of us goofing around. But here's the thing. I never intended for this video to get more than 20 or 30 views in its entire lifetime. We'll get back to that in a little bit. So I decided to start making a couple more videos, because I genuinely had a lot of fun making the first one. I didn't really have any plan going into it. I usually just picked out some highlights of whatever games I was playing at the time, slapped a couple of memes on top of it, and presto! A new video! I even tried making a little series that I intended to be weekly, but obviously that fell through pretty quickly. Oh, and I also made this Doom meme, which is still my favorite video I've ever made, by far.
The rippin' and the tearin', the rippin' and the tearin'. Don't tell about.
Keep in mind that during all of this, I wasn't getting very many views on my videos, if any at all. I was still keeping forward with my initial spirit of just making videos for the fun of it, and that kept me going for a long while. But in the back of my mind, I kept wondering about what it would be like if lots of people were actually watching my videos. What would I do differently? How would my attitude towards video making change? Would my growth be gradual or rapid, and how long would it take for me to gain a decent following? Did I even care about view counts in the first place? These are all questions that I had swirling around in the back of my head, but never really gave any further thought to. By the time I had released my Overwatch Welcome to Germany video, I had just moved into my new college dorm. Now, college life has its own set of challenges, of course, but one of the unforeseen problems I had to face was sharing a living space with my roommate. He was a cool guy, but it was hard to be playing video games and talking super loudly without bothering him. And vice versa, it was difficult to record anything when he would have his friends over for a party. You'll notice that in the following videos I put out, I start talking way more quietly. Oh, and I also started laughing like a major stoner.
It's just a hot dog! Why is it just a hot dog?
If you're on my channel, there's a pretty likely chance you've seen this video. Payday 2 shipped out a fancy new update, so I decided to make a video about it. I made this video just like I did any of my other videos, and I posted it to my channel on October 16th, 2016. Now, what was different about this is that I also decided to upload it to the Payday 2 subreddit at the same time, hoping to get maybe a couple of extra views. After that, I went about my day, attending my college classes like normal. I decided to check my phone every now and then to see how the video was doing, and what I saw was surprising, to say the least. First, it was getting a couple dozen views. Then, it was getting a couple hundred views. Then it started to get a couple thousand views. And this is when I started to be like, whoa, what the fuck is happening? By early November, this video was getting nearly 4,000 views a day. And keep in mind, before this, I had barely even gotten 100 views across all of my other videos combined. So, needless to say, this video took off like a friggin' rocket ship. Two emotions came to my mind when this happened. The first being excitement. I was really happy that people had actually started to watch my content. But the second, more prevalent emotion was pressure. I hadn't anticipated having gained such an unfathomably large following all at once, so I had no real idea how to handle it. I continued to put out a couple more videos like normal, with me just playing video games with my friends. Eventually, I tried to make another solo video about the first Payday game. Unfortunately, my power cut out while I was recording, and all of the footage that I had during that session had been completely corrupted. I had some leftover footage from some other games that I had played, so I slapped those all together and published Super Variety Hour. It was a good video, but it was a pretty clear indication that I was running out of steam when it came to making videos. I didn't know what else to do besides just playing games with my friends, and with the added pressure of having a fan base basically appear out of nowhere, I felt too embarrassed to try and do anything new. That, and in conjunction with the fact that real life was getting more and more difficult as time went on, I kind of just stopped. I didn't want to openly say that my channel was done, but I also didn't know what else to do, so I stopped making videos and just kind of expected it all to fade away or something. In hindsight, I had placed a lot of pressure on myself that ended up wearing me down. I had forgotten what had made making videos so much fun in the first place, and put too many expectations on my own shoulders. That, and the fact that I was still so self-critical of whatever I ended up making, led me to feeling hopeless when it came to my YouTube channel. But hopefully, this gives you all some better insight as to what happened to me the first time I disappeared. Oh, and there was also that one time I blatantly copied Donkey.
And Roadhog too. Oh my god.
No. Don't play the video. Let's just move on. Alright. Now, let's fast forward 2 years later. The year is 2018. I had moved into a new place, gotten myself a new job, and was taking new courses at an online college instead. All of a sudden, Overkill decides to put out, what was supposed to be at the time, the final update for Payday 2. I was like, oh no, this is my last chance to make a new video about Payday 2 before it's done with development forever. I need a medic bag, And so my dumbass decides to put out this video. If you'll notice, I have this big old chunk of text at the end that reads, I'll keep a more consistent uploading schedule and also not leave you guys in the dark if anything happens. Oh, Dr. Bones, you crazy bastard. What a shame if you did that thing where you just stopped uploading for 2 years and not say anything about it. Oh, fuck. So, my intention was to force myself to start uploading videos again and just kind of hope that I would figure out what to do once I started doing it. What actually ended up happening was that I just made more videos about funny moments that had happened while playing video games with my friends. Then I got scared when I realized I had no other ideas on what to do. I got embarrassed about the shitty content that I was putting out. And then I did the exact same thing that had happened where I stopped uploading for 2 years despite the fact that I said that I wasn't going to do that. So, for that, I am really, genuinely sorry. So, where do we go from here? Well, the good news is, I have one new video coming out. it'll be uploaded very soon, so be sure to check it out. Secondly, I promise that if for whatever reason I stop uploading videos again, I will let you all know. I know that I already said that before and went back on it, but I'm going to make a commitment this time to keep you all up to date on whatever is going on with my channel. Lastly, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to everyone who has stuck around with my channel for this long. I never gave a proper thank you to all of the 7,000 plus subscribers to my channel, so if you're a subscriber, or even just somebody who enjoys my videos, I just wanted to say that I appreciate you all very much. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Once again, thank you all so much for watching my videos. I can't wait to make some more content for you all. I hope nothing unusual happens at the end of this video, because that would be, you know,